Hi, my name is Natacha, and I would like to invite you for the global wake-up call. We humans are fascinating creatures. I have no doubts about it. We are capable of the best, the most incredible things, and unexpectedly, the worst too. It's my belief that we are good in nature. We were created in the eyes of love and progress. But so happens that a big percentage of the world population seems to be asleep, commanded by some sort of automatic pilot, as if we are blinded by something. But just like all things, if we remove the curtain, we can get a clearer view of what's happening all around us. Also, I believe that this COVID-19 pandemic came in the worst, but also a good timing. It stopped the whole world. We suffered, and we still do, but it showed us a great lesson for those who were open to receive it. Perhaps a clear invitation to think about two subjects. One, that our species can also be in danger, and two, that the collective works better than the individual. As I sat at home for several months without a job and loads of free time, I took this time to understand a bit more about this mystery life is. Some of us take life for granted, but some of us understand the perfection and the magic behind how the universe operates, as if it's some sort of miracle, and that every day, even though we hurt it, it still works for us, giving us just another chance. So after so long time reading and searching and meditating, I came up with these 4 questions. Who are we? What are we all doing here? What's our life purpose? And where are we all going? So after considering all these questions, I came to this conclusion. Are we all so different? Is it possible that we are all related to each other at some level? What can a bird has to do with a fish? Then what can a dog has to do with me? Then what can the South has to do with the North? Well, simply speaking, we are all more connected than anyone could ever imagine. All these creatures, all the most basic expression of life that we can find, we are all part of a big plan, and we carry a bigger mission, a common one. By the time we can understand that there is no seclusion but unity, that there is no singularity but collective, that there is no scarcity but sufficiency, then we understood the big secret of life, and just about how the planet operates, and perhaps maybe the global devastation that we are all causing when acting selfishly. Have you ever stopped for a minute and looked around? Don't you feel the world's sadness, anxiety, and despair? Don't you feel people's confusion? Don't you feel the cry of the planet? Well, if you replied yes to some of these questions, then for how long are we going to ignore them? As if this was normal, expected, as some might tell us, as if these conditions are the result of an evolution. If this is evolving, then isn't it something odd here? Is evolution supposed to hurt us? Supposed to damage the only place we can live in? It seems like it's an upside-down world at the moment. We pass by each other and there's no time for good morning. We see someone needing help and we don't have the time to offer some assistance. Where actors are well paid than teachers or doctors. Where we keep cutting down trees and hoping for we have enough oxygen to live on tomorrow, causing the loss of animal habitats and the vanishing of some species, condemning to extinction of old civilizations and calling them out-fashioned, or signing multi-millionaire enterprises contracts, blinded by power, and knowing that it will cause the polluting of seas and our atmosphere, all natural resources that allow us to circulate for free. And then we say that we care about the future? Then I ask, what future? At this pace, we won't have no future. There is no planet B. Who told us that in order for one to be happy, that we need to make the other feel miserable? Who told us that in order to value, we need to suffer? And then who told us that complexity is so much more important than simplicity? And who told us that the world ends tomorrow and that we need to squeeze it till its last breath? No one. But somehow, the big majority of us seem to believe in these unrealistic ideas. Well, the reality is only one small part of what the universe really is. Much happens that we can't even see with our own eyes, things that solve by themselves. If we could only have some faith and give it some time and the respect they deserve, that we all deserve. Maybe we believe that we need some sort of well-elaborated plan in order to fix the world. But we don't need to fix the world. We need to fix ourselves first. I've always heard, be the change that you wish to see. And if you want to start somewhere, start with you. Well, we don't have to be perfect. We are already perfect. We just need to try. With all this being said, I guess that what we need is a collective change, an urge to develop self-awareness, an individual effort to develop a collective consciousness. For when we change our perspective, we change how we view things. And by change our view of things, we change our understanding. And by changing our understanding, we consequently change our action. And isn't it what this is all about? Changing starts from within. And if we all take a small step, no matter how tiny it might be, we can all cause a huge impact on others and in our planet. Remember, practicing the good is for free. And I'll finish my presentation with this wonderful sentence that we can find in the movie The Three Musketeers, that will resume the core of my message here. It's one for all and all for one. Thank you.